How significant is today's payroll number?
Well, we have an at-market consensus forecast of 175. Basically, the U.S. is an economy at full employment. We are starting to see a little bit of wage growth, but still, it's not going to be super exciting in terms of growth and wage growth there. We're actually underweight on the consumer discretionary side. We prefer in the US sectors like energy, materials, the infrastructure sectors, which are going to benefit from the Trumpflation trade, which we think is still there for the first half.
Will the Trumpflation trade... You talk about wages going up. They are going up slowly, and Janet Yellen's a labour market economist, and we all know that. Is the Trumpflation trade going to significantly lift US wages? Because if it does, then that has, as you suggest, significant sort of investment implications.
Yeah, no, we think there is a limit to wage growth, and that comes back to productivity growth,
right,
which is slow around the world, but even slow in the US as well. And that comes back to investment spending. So the whole real crux for this year, the big question around the world and in the US is how much investment spending are we going to get? And there, obviously, Trump could take some initiatives, which he has already mulled, in terms of being able to write off immediately any investment spending, but then the negative aspect of not being able to use debt payments and use that as a cost. So there are offsetting factors, but that is really the crux argument. For now, we think low productivity growth caps wage growth.
Willem, one of the interesting arguments you make is to favor mid-caps and small companies over the big ones. That's purely based on Trump's kind of protectionist policies?
Well, it's so it's a domestically oriented call. So we think that Trump wants to make America great again, and is going to take a number of initiatives on that side. Obviously, we think Trumpflation until now has also led to U.S. dollar strength. So in the first half, we think U.S. dollar strength will be an obstacle for the multinationals.
Right.
We think we're going to have some limitations to trade as well. Yeah.